Hi Gemini, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a full moon in Pisces reading. It's just to see where the energies are with this gorgeous full moon in Pisces. The moon is just over there in my window and it's looking gorgeous. It's gone from yellow to white. It's beautiful. So yeah, this is just to see what's going on at the moment with the energies with this full moon for you, and to see what you need to release. Because the full moon in Pisces is about surrendering to things that subconsciously I think you need to let go of. It's tapping into your intuition, your subconscious, and seeing what you need to let go of and release in order to move forward. So that's what this read is about. As with any read, please do not give up your free will to a tarot reader or a reading. You have free will and choice to do what you want when you want. By all means, take the advice given in the video or don't. That's up to you. As are the outcomes. Please always get the relevant professional advice where appropriate, medical, financial, legal. If it's appropriate, absolutely go and get that before making any major life decisions. Timing and gender are fluid within tarot. So if I say he or she or 6 months, it could be a little bit more, a little bit less. It could time is can be a little bit off sometimes because tarot is dealing with different energies. Yeah, so if I say he or she, it doesn't necessarily mean he or she. It just means someone with a masculine energy or a feminine energy. What else? If there's anything else, it'll be down below. Yeah. So let's get on with the reading, shall we, Gemini? So what energies is Gemini coming into this reading with? What energies are Gemini coming into this reading with? Temperance. Balancing opposites, alchemy, almost making the impossible happen. Sagittarian energy, so can make anything happen, go anywhere, do anything. Fire and water also makes steam, so could be getting some good jiggy going on at the moment. But yeah, no, this is balancing two. It shouldn't work, but you're making it happen, Gemini. It shouldn't work, but it's happening. Okay. What does Gemini need to release? It's also a healing energy, the temperance. You could be working on some old wounds that you thought you'd never quite get over, but you are working on it. What does Gemini need to release in this full moon? 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is the give and take balance. Are you giving too much to somebody? Because yeah, you're making everything work, but are you spreading yourself a bit too thin? Are you giving too much of yourself away at the moment? Or are you relying on someone too much? I don't think you're relying on someone, because this is very independent energy. I'm getting that you're spreading yourself too thin in too many different areas. And yes, you're making it all happen, Gemini. Yes, you've got the balls in the air. And you're balancing fire and water, but I don't necessarily think it's making you happy. It's like you're bending yourself over backwards to make someone else happy at the expense of your own happiness, by the way. You are, and it comes from a good place, don't get me wrong. I think it makes you feel amazing when you help someone, Gemini. I think it's like the fact that you're making a difference is fulfilling you in that sense, but you are literally bending yourself over and getting very little back in return. I mean, obviously the emotional fulfillment, that's great, but if you're helping someone out over and over and over again, bending over backwards to make sure you're there for someone, I don't think you're getting anything back. And they're literally getting to the point where they're like, well, what else can I get out of you? What else can I get out of this? You know, what can I... You're not getting a lot of emotional return. If this is with a partner, you're bending over backwards to make them happy, and there's not a lot of reciprocity coming back. So it's time to stop spreading yourself too thin and giving and giving and giving. I hate to say to stop giving and stop helping someone, but equally, they're the one taking all the joy and happiness out of it, out of this situation. They're getting what they want out of it, with very little coming back to you. Oh, look at that. That just fell in the camera. Hello. Must have had a little visit from someone. What is the outcome for Gemini? What is the outcome of this read for Gemini? Yeah, if you carry on, if you carry on giving and giving and giving, you're going to end up in a state of anxiety. I get the feeling that this person likes to belittle you sometimes. I think they realise they're onto a good thing with you. So in order to make you sort of hang around, they make you think you're lucky to be around them. By taking chunks out and chips out of you, knocking your confidence, making you doubt your worth, they're making you believe that you're lucky to be around them. You're lucky to be in their presence. Almost like they've got you to a place where you think, oh my God, I'm so lucky that you even let me in. You even let me do this. You even let me do... Yeah, you're being manipulated by somebody. Somebody is manipulating you for their own benefit. And yes, I know that giving and looking and helping someone and that absolutely ticks your boxes and normally gives you a feeling of fulfillment. But this person's manipulating you, yeah, and making you focus on what is wrong with you rather than what's right. If you keep giving and giving and giving, I think they've got you to a place where you think, I'm lucky to have this. What would I do without them? I can't live without them. It's the proper cuckoo in the nest. Like, well, I'm the baby. Yeah, look after me. I'll give you everything you need. I'm the only baby. I'm the only person you need to look after. It's just me. And you've done such a good job balancing it. And I think from the outside, it looks like you've got all your shit together. And it's a wonderful, happy little unit that you have with this person. I'm getting it's a partner. Because when it's cards to do with you, it's all light and sunshine. And yes, you're very giving and caring and you're balanced. And there's all this colour. When it comes to them, it's all these blues. And they're quite vocal. They say a lot to you. I think they're all talk, no emotion, by the way. I think they say what you need to hear in order to keep going and keep doing what they want you to do. You will literally bend over backwards and they'll just sit there looking at elsewhere, looking for what else they can get to make themselves happy. And you will do whatever because you fear not having them in your life. And I think you think they've literally got you to a place where you think you can't be without them. They've manipulated you to this point where you think without them, you're nothing without them. Because they've chipped and chipped and chipped away at you in your confidence. Manipulated you. See, these are all dark because that's them manipulating you to a place where you think that I couldn't live without you. I'm just so cross at them. Because you are light and you are giving and kind and you saw the goodness in them. And oh my God, I just want to cry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Gemini. And I'm going to say the word that you've had ringing in your head for weeks, I think. Abuse. They're abusing you. And it may not be physically, but they've taken chunks out of you to the point where you think nobody would ever love you, so I should just be with this person. I think you know they're a piece of shit, to be honest. But they've literally got you tied up in knots, like believing that you have to stay with them because otherwise there isn't anybody else out there, when really you are absolutely amazing on your own. You are the package. Why do you think they're taking chunks out of you to make you stay? Telling you what you want to hear to make you stay. They're doing it because you are the Queen of Pentacles. You have your shit together. You have your own house. You have your own income. You can look after yourself, clearly, because you're also supporting them by the sound of it. You've got all the balls in the air. You can make it all happen. You're capable of making anything, creating anything. Creating an environment that is safe for you and whoever you choose to share it with. And that is the key thing. Whoever you choose to share it with. And they know they're punching. That's why they're dragging you down to their level by taking chunks out of you, so that you feel like you're lucky to be with them, because they know sure as fuck that they are not worthy of you. And they need to make you feel like you're lucky. It's like that bit in Ant in Bug's Life, where the crickets go, there's and Flick, is it, the ant, goes, oh my god, they keep us down because there's too many of us for them to cope with. There's more of us than there is of them. And I think he's the cricket, this person's the cricket, and you're Flick, and you're going, oh, hang on a minute, oh, I'm worth more than this. And that's why he's taking chunks out of me, because I need to be kept in my place. In my place. You need to be kept in your place. That's what I'm getting. They need to keep you in your place. Again, there's colour on this one. See, colour? Sitting pretty. Mama bear, if there's kids involved. That's a bigger tie, but you can do it on your own, by the way. You can single parent. Because I think that's another element that's... They've told you that you won't be able to manage without them. Because how would you have the kids? Kids? You won't be able to survive on your own. You've got the kids. How would you feed the kids? Where would the money come from? There's always a way to do it. There are single mums out there and probably on less income than you. And not being funny, if you can support them and this piece of shit, then that's one less burden to have to deal with, to support. You have everything within you to make whatever you want happen, Gemini, by the way. This is the Alchemist. This is the Alchemist. Temperance makes it happen. Balances all the elements to create what they want. It's what the magician... The magician's all about manifestation. It's what the magician wishes they could do. This is the end point of that manifestation process. That's having the elements but learning how to put them together, how to make it manifest. The temperance does it with ease. Just makes it happen. It's just within you. It's innate that you can make whatever you want happen. And this is to do with romance, by the way. There is new romance for you. A new romantic cycle begins. You can also be falling in love with yourself again, because if they've taken chunks out of you... Also, that's Libra. That's the scales of justice there. Balance. Bring balance back in, because at the moment there is no balance. You need someone that recognises you and your worth and gives as well as takes. Because whoever you're with right now, don't rush into anything too quickly, but I think there's someone that's been looking in on this situation and they keep telling you you're worth more than this, you're worth more than this, and it's because secretly they know you're worth it, because they want to be the person that shows you that you're worth it. It's time to take action. Yeah, this can't go on anymore. And Aries is all about making things happen. Expect powerful change. I think also, if this is a domestic abuse situation and you're getting out, you and your loved ones are safe. You will be safe when you leave. Please, 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 if it is a domestic abuse situation, please, please, safely get away. Contact a women's refuge or a domestic refuge. Get the relevant escape plan in place. If it's violent, although I'm not getting violent, emotional is just as bad as that. And if you're a parent with a child and this is going on, and you're going, oh, I don't know, it's not fair on them. What you're doing right now is teaching them what is acceptable, what you're willing to accept. You're teaching them that, say you're a father, you're showing your son that they should accept somebody that will talk to them like that. If you're a woman, then you're teaching them how a man treats a woman, or whatever the roles are. You're showing them what you should accept in a relationship. So ask yourself, if that was your child in the situation that you're in now, what would you say to them? Or if it was your best friend, what would you say to them? You'd get them the hell out of there. Especially if you have this power within you to look after yourself and make anything happen. You can create a home, you can create a safe environment. It's within you to do it. Everything you need is within you. I'm going to get you a self-love oracle card because that's self-love oracle card for Gemini, please. That's quite heavy. Can I have a self-love oracle card for Gemini, please? Here we go. Perception, third eye chakra. I'm going to read it to you because the message comes from the book. I am clear, I am strong, I am present. If you are unable to make a clear, positively charged decision in 9 seconds, your neuroses will take over and fill the gap in your mind. And when negatively charged thought patterns are activated, the subconscious mind can take you further into confusion. Self-doubt instantly depletes you of at least 30% of your energy. When you engage in a thought for more than 11 seconds, you begin to project that thought, and what you project and focus is what you attract. So because you're believing what they're telling you, you're believing that you're not worth anything, it just perpetuates. Honestly ask yourself, is your perception clear? Do you have a positive, mentally futuristic self-perception? Are there subconscious thoughts pulling you into a self-limiting critical space? If you feel washed around by your own indecisiveness, you will probably experience a self of being a victim in the chaos of your mind. But fortunately, there are many yogic tools that you can engage to clear any subconscious thought patterns that block your true perception. The science of ancient mantras can dissolve subconscious thoughts, elevate your perception to see through programs and conditioning, which you need to do if they've conditioned you to believe that you're not worth it and that you should stay where you are because you're lucky, and help you project towards your creative destiny. You need to break through what they've taught you and believe in yourself. So you need to take time to work on yourself. Gemini, please get help or get out of the situation. If it's not abusive, it's definitely toxic, and it's not healthy for you to keep giving to one person and then not getting anything back. That's not a balance of equals. I hope that's helped, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Namaste.